Hi, I'm at Wimpole Hall today for the Bodgers Ball, and this is the annual get-together of, well, lots of people who do green woodworking, probably about 500 people. Well, the Wimpole estate is huge and it makes an excellent venue for a get-together. There's a lovely model farm, blacksmiths, and we've got a huge open field. So let's go across to the field now. Well, this is the field we're using this year, and it is truly massive. Which is great because, as I say, we've got about 500 people coming along, all to see green woodworking, to do demonstrations.
Well, there's a huge range of demonstrators at the Bodgers Ball. Anything from cartwheel making to pole lathing, blacksmithing. As you can see from the quick pan of the field here, we've got two lovely big marquees. One was a beer tent and the other for competitions. Here we have a go pole lathes where people could actually try a lathe out themselves and see what it's like. And there are lots of different pole lathes there. I mean, this one's an old medieval lathe, which is quite interesting. Here we have the blacksmith, and he was making an axe head, which was very interesting to watch, and actually getting some help there to get it knocked out. You can see it being the hole being driven through, and then later on the actual axe head itself being forged. Is now using a hot cut tool to cut the axe head to length so the blade isn't too long. There are lots of tools for sale at the event, all sorts of spoon carving knives, and here we have someone hewing a log, which is always great fun to watch, and you can see how it's been taking out chunks and then getting it smoothed off. We had a cart wheelwright there, and it's very interesting to see the assembly of a cart, and he was doing some work on a hub and was a very interesting chap to have a chat to about his work. He comes from the Weald and Downland Museum, and he had a good selection of tools, including a little measuring wheel there. Good food was on offer, nice lamb in a burger, so all good stuff. There's Wimpole Farm attached to the estate, and there are some lovely heavy horses there, and there are animals including piglets to go and have a look at. So that made a nice little diversion. Lots of displays here, the walking sticks, which really were great fun to look at. Here's the National Scything Champion giving a quick demonstration. Cooking was done by lots of people on old washing machine drums. Here's a gate hurdle that someone had made, which looked very nice. There were lots of competitions in different classes, and I'll actually put up a separate video on these, but to give you a flavour, here's the spoon class. And we actually split this year into knife finished spoons, which are shown here, and also sanded finished spoons. But there's really is a fantastic sort of scope here of all different designs. Someone, I think, decided to try and come up with the largest spoons. We had one very long spoon and also one really huge spoon, sort of dwarfing other little spoons beside, but great variety of woods. Unfortunately, it did rain quite a lot on and off, but it didn't matter too much. But this was shot in the rain, the London and Sussex groups. One of the features of the Bodgers Ball is to have an auction, and members bring along a few items, and there were some great things. You could get some good old tools, a lovely basket being put up here, interesting books, and the auctions really is, well, it's very entertaining frankly, and the items normally go at a fairly reasonable price. Lots of activity wherever you look. One of the things I had to go at was making rakes, and that was with one of my friends. It's good fun cutting the rake tines, and there's a little pipe tool for doing that you hit a wooden blank through, and it actually comes out through a hole at the bottom of that log, so great fun, and actually not so easy as you might think it is, but it does get a good shaped tine of a nice even diameter. These are flowers carved from sticks, basically by putting a knife up a stick and just taking off little slivers each time. And there you can see one on a shave horse. Here's some nice wattle fencing that someone was making. You see so many different crafts, and this is a bowl lathe, a pole lathe I should say, for turning bowls. One of the highlights of the Bodgers Ball is having competitions, and in this case it's the log to leg race. That's turning chair legs from a log, and this chap's running across the field. His team's done the 2 chair legs, wants to get into the judges' table. It's great fun, there's lots of exciting banter, and here they are with their finished chair legs, seeing who's won. It was a great event, and I hope you've enjoyed this film.